коллеги, с вами снова я, Ольга Еременко, команда Photo and Mind. Сейчас я буду общаться с Тони Корбеллом. Он известен как самый большой из ныне живущих фанатов Beatles, а также известен как фанат света. Все его образовательные программы рассказывают о свете, как его использовать, какой он бывает. Этот человек знает о свете больше, чем кто бы то ни было в фотографической индустрии. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you. Good. Thank you.
How's it going WPPI for you?
Really good. I've been coming here for a lot of years, and this year it's very, very high energy. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of great new products. Some of the top photographers in the world are here, and it's nice to always come and see all of my friends and other people that are in the industry. So this is really, for the U.S., this is the place to be right now.
You include in WPPI team since the beginning.
Yeah, pretty early on. I started coming to this conference in 1981.
1981. Oh
yeah,
my God.
so I've been coming for a while, a little more than 30 years.
When you became a WPPI speaker?
Probably 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
I know that you have lots of educational programs, and what are they about?
Well, for the conference or for myself, personally?
And for the conference and for yourself?
For the conference, there's everything is here. From portrait photography, children, maternity, marketing. There's great presentations on marketing and understanding business and how to make money at this career. And of course, weddings are the big one here. This is a heavy wedding show, wedding and portrait show.
Because it's a wedding convention,
Sure,
I suppose.
sure.
Yeah.
And personally, I do most of my productions, most of my presentations are about lighting and light control. I'm sort of known as a lighting guy.
Yeah,
and,
you're kind of light.
I am the guy with all the light control presentations.
Light catcher.
I'm the light catcher. I'm the dream. I'm the shadow chaser.
Wow.
So I always tell my students, if I've got great shadows, that means I've got great light. So I'm always looking for light, but I'm also watching for shadows. So it's a little thing I look for. I teach a lot.
Yeah. I know that you have some shoots with presidents, right?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I photographed President Ford many years ago. I photographed President Clinton. I photographed President Bush many times. I photographed him with kind of a personal touch because he was from Texas and I was from Texas originally. So I photographed him many years ago, early in my career. And through the years, as he went into office from vice president to president, I would get calls to do different jobs for him. And as he left office, I was still being called to go photograph President Bush. And so I photographed him a number of times, and I was very fortunate.
It was a journalist work, or documentary, or for family album? What kind of work it was?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Wow.
Mostly the last few things I did for President Bush were, he has a fundraiser that helps people in Florida from the storms. Yeah. And pardon me, so I photographed a big fishing tournament where he has all these celebrities come in, pay a lot of money to go fishing with the president. You know, so I photographed all the behind the scenes with all of that. So it's always been a really fun relationship.
So you are one of the rare photographers who can do everything. Documentary, journalism, portraits, wedding.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know that I'm really good at all of it, but I have been very blessed and successful in being able to shoot a lot. I shot a lot of commercial work, editorial work. I've done a lot of weddings in my life, and a lot of portrait work. So I've been pretty versatile, and I think I get a lot of calls for that reason because I'm pretty versatile.
Yeah, and you have a lot of awards.
I have a few awards. Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I was given a very nice award at the UN, United Nations, from the International Photographic Council, which was a Photographic Leadership of the Year award at the UN, which was very kind, very nice.
Just a few, I think.
A couple of things.
A couple of things, yes. And you traveling with your education programs all over the world. To which countries?
Yeah, I've probably done workshops and lectures in probably 20-25 countries. Pardon me, and a lot of Western Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, the UK quite a bit, Scotland, Ireland, England, all the Scandinavian countries, Mexico. I've got a workshop coming up in Mexico, and now we're talking to Brazil. And so, yeah, so I'm kind of...
You like to travel, yeah?
I do enjoy travel. I enjoy meeting photographers and sort of watching the trends. And for me, it's always been about keeping up with magazines and see what trends, what are customers, what are the consumers seeing in the magazines in different countries. So you know, a fashion magazine in Milano from Italy is completely different than a fashion magazine I might see from Scandinavia or from Brazil. I want to know what people are seeing and what people are doing, and it helps shape me as a photographer. So it helps a lot when I travel.
Yeah, very interesting. What country is your favorite? Or, okay, maybe city. Maybe two favorite cities.
I really love Mexico. I just love the people of Mexico. But I really enjoyed my time in Australia. I had a great time in Australia. And Italy. I like Italy.
Italy for a little, yeah?
Tuscany is pretty great.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to Russia. Not yet.
We hope.
Maybe
You'll
next
be
time.
soon.
Maybe soon.
Very soon. You have any accomplishments with your books?
Yeah, I have a couple of books out there. My studio lighting book. I'm in the process of reissuing a new book. Basic studio lighting came out in 2002 in the States, and it's been very, very successful worldwide. And I've got two new books that I'm in the process of right now on one studio lighting and one on location lighting. And I just came out with a new book on Nik software called Nik Software Captured. And that just came out about 4 weeks ago. And it's really doing well right now. Yeah, the new one. It's really doing well. I have a copy of it somewhere.
Yeah? Can you present it?
Sure.
For me?
Sure.
Oh, so great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
When did you begin to work with Nik software?
About 5 years ago, I started working with them closely. I've been using their products since they started, about 10 years ago. And their products really changed the way I work and really have increased my ability dramatically. Really, really great tools, great products.
And I know that you're using Nik software products to do your post-production work faster.
Correct.
It's easier.
And
Yeah?
much more efficient, not just in time, but in the highest quality possible as well. So, sure.
Can you tell me some funny story from any wedding shoot or another shoot? Just funny, cute
One of
story.
my favorite funny stories when I was photographing President Bush. We were at a fishing tournament, and he was in a boat fishing with his grandson, and they're over there fishing, and I was over in a boat, maybe a few meters away, watching and taking pictures. And a snake came along and climbed in my boat.
Oh.
And I started screaming and yelling like a 12-year-old girl, terrified. And Bush didn't know what was going on, and he was just kept telling me, "Hey, shh, shh," and I'm like, "Ah, ah!" And I'm screaming, and he didn't know what was going on. And finally, the guy in my boat with me, my assistant, grabbed the snake, and he was pulling up a snake and threw him out of the boat.
God.
So that night, President Bush made a speech and made some funny comments about my little friend, the snake. You
Your
know,
little
but,
friend snake.
Pretty scary when you're photographing the president and you're screaming and he's like, shh. You know. But I've had some fun moments, good stories like that.
Yeah, a little bit scary story. Is there any difference between when you shoot in the president and when you shoot in another people?
You know, there's not. What's interesting is one of the things that I've tried to be very clear on is people are just people. And, you know, Bush doesn't want to be treated any different just because he's president. Celebrities, I've photographed a lot of celebrities, they don't want to be treated any different just because they are recognizable. They're still just people. And I treat them, and I make jokes with them, and I goof around with them just like anybody else that I photograph. I don't place them in a higher wow category. I figure if they're in front of my camera, then I'm doing okay. And so I just treat them as normal people, and I've had such good success in it.
So Tony, thank you so much for the interview.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good time.
I'm honored to be a part of this. Thank you.
We hope you'll join us. Have a good time.